All right, come on, Penny. Let's go. What a good job, huh? What a good girl. Ready? Sit. Good job. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, go please. Good job. That a girl. Okay. That a girl. All right. All right. So, Penny and I are going to talk a little bit about timing and how to do the proper communication in a situation where you're about to lose maybe control over your dog. Okay, so I'm going to try to take her to the store again, and we might have another example later. But for now, I'm going to try to use the fundamental stuff to show you. So, Penny, come. That's my girl. Penny, go place. Super girl. So if you rewatch this video right now, what you're going to see is I gave a command. I saw her name. There's a pause. Then I said, come. I saw that she was on her way. As soon as I saw she was on her way, I provided her with positive feedback. I said, good girl. She's on her way. Now she's on the place bed, and she's got to stay on the place bed until I dismiss her with the okay and the invitation to come off. If I don't release her and she hops off on her own, I have to immediately, that's the timing of it. You have under 3 seconds for her to chain your feedback to her action. So as soon as she decides to choose to leave, you have a 3-second timer that lets you know, I have to tell her, go back to place. If she already is gone and 3 seconds it's passed from anything, right? Like if you're on a walk on a leash and she decides to leave the green zone and go into the red zone, you have 3 seconds to say, get back here, so she understands it was the act of leaving or the act of hopping off the place bed that was incorrect. So when we make corrections and we make pressure on our dogs, we're doing it to show them it was the latest act you just did that was wrong, right? And let's say in the example of where the dog continues to be in the red zone or whatever, and you've told her, get back here, get back to heel, and she doesn't, oh my gosh. You start with the initial level, right? Level 6. This is her level. Then if she's too stimulated, if she's overwhelmed and she cannot feel level 6, then you have to go higher. You have to go to level 10. Once you go to level 10, you do the same thing. Level 10. And you take a look and see if she feels it. And you don't have to be in a rush. This doesn't have to be a video game combination, just communication. Hold still, give her the information, see what she does with that information. If she chooses to continue to ignore you, well, her latest act now was ignoring you. So that being incorrect, you got to say and continue to correct. From 10, now you go to 15. And you're giving her every chance to change her mind and change her behavior in that process. That is like the outline, I would say, for the structure of how to communicate the corrections. So she hasn't made a mistake. Brian, will you kind of go by and don't actively and don't look at her, but she'll fall for a trap here, just for the example's sake here. And she's smart, and she's wagging her little nub really hard. Okay, and she doesn't. So Penny, okay, atta girl, super buddy. I didn't get a good chance to really demonstrate it, but in that case, what I can do is kind of give you a little, I don't know, I guess this is better than nothing, right? So let's say you have your dog. Let's say I'm the dog, I'm on the place bed, and somebody knocks on the doorbell, right? And there's she wants to go and bark or do something. Well, from the moment that you tell her, Penny, go place, maybe you hear the door, and she wants to go that way, but you tell her, no, I don't want you to go there, I want you to go to the place bed. So you say, Penny, go place. And she goes there, but let's say she has a hard time staying there, and she decides to hop off and start heading to that door. Well, that moment she decided to hop off and head to the door, that's the beginning of that behavior we didn't want. So now, from that moment, you got 3 seconds to give her some feedback on that action so she can adjust her behavior. So she's on the place bed, she hops off, you have 3, 2, 1 to say, go back, go place. Okay? she might listen to you. And when she listens to you, you have 3 seconds to tell her, hey, thanks for listening to me. Then you have to give her the positive feedback. Like, that a girl, good girl. You don't say yes yet because the interaction at the door is not complete yet. So when the whole ordeal is over and she's successful, you can say yes at the end to reward her. But along the way, what you want to do is say, go back, go place. She goes back, thanks for listening, good girl, and carry on and do the thing you got to do at the door. And once that's all over, you shut the door, you come on back, she's still on there, you can say yes, release her, and let her go back to doing whatever she wants. That's one example. Another example, let's say you guys are out on a walk somewhere public, right? And let's say, and this is the part I'm hoping to show you later on today, and I try to show you that day at the store, but let's say you guys are walking, you see another family coming your way, you want to make her sit and let them pass by. They might have 2 other dogs that look out of control or something, you know, like, let's make it a difficult scenario. So, you guys are going, you told your dog to sit, she's sitting, you told her, good girl, good sit, and now you're letting these guys go by. As they go by, you can see she's getting more tense. And now she's thinking about disobeying the sit order and initiating some aggression, right? If you see that happening, the moment she decides to get up off of the sit, that's the first violation, and you have 3 seconds from the moment she gets up off the sit to let her know, sit, right? So in that moment, you can make a little correction with the leash, you can tell her with your words, and then you can reaffirm for her what she needs to be doing, and it's the sitting, go back to sit. Dog goes back to sit, you can tell her, good girl. If the dog does not return to sit, this is where you can make a small correction again, right? This is where you will go, sit. Give her a chance. She doesn't do it. You can say, sit. You can use your e-collar, whatever is available to you to try to reach her. If you see that your initial bump is not enough to reach her, you can bump her a little bit harder just to get her attention, right? Because she might be in a fixated state of mind. But I repeat that process with the and the correction until I get the behavior that she was supposed to do. And eventually, when she does that, I will say yes. I won't allow her to continue to do any negative behavior if she chooses to. And as soon as I can stop the negative behavior, I'm immediately going to reward and pay attention to the positive side of things and try to make the situation as positive as possible. Okay, I do feel like I'm rambling a little bit. It's hard to talk to a camera. Let me know if that makes sense. If you have further questions or anything, also let me know. And then, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it to the store today. Hopefully I do. If I do, I'll send you the video. Otherwise, thanks for watching this one. Bye.